Hello friends, in previous lecture of curve, we have studied regarding notations of curve. In that we have seen regarding tangents, then deflection angles, what is meant by long chord, then what is meant by apex distance. Also we have seen regarding mid ordinates. In this lecture, we are going to study regarding nomenclature of curve and the elements of circular curve. Next slide. So starting with nomenclature of curve, first one, arc definition. According to arc definition, degree of curvature is defined as angle in degrees subtended by an arc of standard length. The central angle subtended by circular arc of 30 meter. So in this first figure, so this arc may be 30 meter in length or maybe 20 meter in length, and this is the degree of the curve and O is the origin of the curve. Second, chord definition. According to chord definition, degree of curvature is defined as angle in degrees subtended by a chord of standard length. This definition is commonly used in railway curves. Earlier, standard chord length was 100 feet, but now as we are using SI systems, a chord length of 30 meter or 20 meter is used as a standard chord. So here this is the standard chord and this length may be taken as 20 meter or 30 meter, and the curve subtended by this standard length is the designation of curve by chord definition. Next slide. Now arc definition, a small derivation we are deriving for finding out the value of radius of arc. So for that, let r be the radius of the curve, s be the standard length and dA be the degree of the curve. So by referring figure A, we can write S is equal to, S is nothing but arc of a circle, S is equal to r into dA, that is radius into degree of the curve, and into, for conversion purpose, pi by 180 to convert radian into degrees or degrees into radian. So r is equal to s by dA into 180 by pi. Now if we take s is equal to 20 meter, then radius r is equal to 20 divided by dA into pi by 180. So if we substitute degree of the curve in degrees, we will get radius of the curve in meter. Next, if value of s is taken as 30 meter, then r is equal to 30 divided by dA into 180 by pi. So we will get the another formula, 1718.87 divided by dA. So just substitute the degree of curve, we will get the radius. At the same time, if radius is known, we can find out the degree of curve by these formulas. Next slide. By chord definition, let DC be the degree of the curve as per the chord definition and S be the standard length of the chord. So by referring figure B, we can write R sin DC by 2 is equal to S by 2. See in previous figure, this is S by 2, and for this triangle we are applying the cos of theta, or we can say sin of theta. So R into sin of DC by 2 is equal to S by 2. Is it right? So DC, as DC is small, we can write sin DC by 2 may be taken approximately equal to DC by 2 in radians. Hence, for small degree curve or flat curves, we can write r into DC by 2 into pi by 180 is equal to s by 2. Hence, radius r is equal to s divided by dc into 180 by pi. So, r can be calculated if s is known and dc is known, or s can be calculated if r is known, dc is known, and vice versa. Next slide. So this is regarding arc definition and the chord definition. Now we are going to study the various elements for simple circular curve. Now this is simple circular curve. In this angle is theta, r is the radius of the curve, this is point T1, point T2, E, F, B, B dash. This angle is phi and this angle is I. Okay, so angle T1 B T2 plus angle B dash B T2. Angle T1 B T2 means this angle plus B dash B T2 means this angle is equal to 180 degree, or we can write I plus phi is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle T1O T2 is equal to 180 degree minus I, and which is equal to phi from this equation. Okay, then tangent length is equal to BT1 is equal to BT2. So this BT1 is the first tangent and BT2 is the second tangent. So tangent length BT1 is equal to BT2 is equal to OT1 into tan of phi by 2. OT1 into tan of phi by 2, half of this angle. So we will get OT1 is R, so R into tan of phi by 2. Simple trigonometry we are applying to this triangle. Next one, length of the chord capital L. So this is the chord and its length we are assuming as a capital L. Hence 2T1E is equal to 2 OT1 into sine of phi by 2. Same we are using the trigonometry for this triangle, yes. So we will get 2R into sine of phi by 2. So length of the chord can be calculated. Length L is equal to 2R into sine of phi by 2. Tangent length is calculated by this formula. R is equal to tan phi by 2. So these two formulae and whatever the formulas which we are going to see are very important as far as different elements of curves are concerned. Next one, length of the curve small l. Let L be the length of the curve and it is equal to T1 F T2. T1 F T2. So length of the curve I is equal to R into phi. R is the radius of the curve and phi is the central angle. So whatever the arc length is there, we can calculate by this formula. L is equal to R into phi in radians. Therefore L is equal to R phi by 180. Next one, if the curve is to be designated by the degree of the curve D, then length of the curve can be calculated 30 phi divided by D when length of the chord is 30 meter and 20 phi divided by D when the length of the curve is 20 meter. Okay. Next one, apex distance. So apex distance is nothing but distance from point B to point F. So whatever the distance from top point of the curve to the intersection point, this distance is called as apex distance. So this apex distance we can write BF is equal to BO minus OF. BO minus OF is equal to, again by trigonometry, OT1 into sec of phi by 2 minus OF. is equal to r into bracket sec phi by 2 minus 1 is equal to r sec phi by 2. Okay, next one important term, versed sine of the curve. So EF is called as versed sine of the curve, that is distance between the long chord to the apex point of the curve. So versed sine EF is equal to OF minus OE from this figure is equal to OF minus OT1 into cos of theta by 2, applying trigonometry in this triangle, and is equal to R into bracket 1 minus cos of phi by 2 is equal to R into versed sine phi by 2. Okay, so these are the different elements which are important as far as setting of the curve is concerned. So this is enough in this lecture. Thank you.